Photo poor, so photogenic. All I know is the go.
Today.
And we are underway in Buffalo. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Looking to throw right away is Watson. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 25 yards there on the catch and run. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Here's Watson. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Well, this defense for the Bills, they were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses.
Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off, and the Bills are going to get the football here at their own 23. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
Finding room at midfield. Down the right sideline. Inside the 10. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A great effort there. His 19th touchdown now of the season. And the Bills take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Gano the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up. Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. Did he keep those feet in bounds? So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. The numbers on the ground for Hunt a week ago. 14 carries, 67 yards.
Not a horrendous week last week running the ball, but definitely room for improvement for their numbers. No doubt they made some slight adjustments in how they're going to call plays this week in hopes they can kick those numbers up a notch.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It's a loss of 4. Now third down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On 2nd and 7, Watson. It's caught by Mike Evans. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And Hunt is not going to get there. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches. They'll try and run for it. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Faking the give. Now Watson. Williams brings it in. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
And coming into this ball game, this was an offense that wasn't just talking about the notion of ball control. They were preaching it. They wanted to win the time of possession battle, and they've done so here.
And he fights his way into the end zone for a Texans touchdown. Kareem Hunt, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Texans are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 7. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And Kareem Hunt, the one to finish it off, as he did so with a touchdown run. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He finds his man complete. That's Walsh. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Kelly tries the right side. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The numbers for Kelly a week ago. 22 carries, 119 yards, and the score.
And the way they ran the ball last week has to bring a smile to the faces of the entire coaching staff, because not only are they seeing a back pile up yardage, they're seeing an offensive line in sync. And that bodes well this late in the season.
They'll let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Kelly. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches. They'll try and run for it. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. That's complete. It's Kyle Juszczyk. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. The Bills had 10-3 on the year, and they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, You show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
These two teams all tied after one. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Steps away to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. On play action, they'll throw. Rolling to his right. And he slings one that's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. A give up the middle to Kelly. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
We might start getting some props here in the booth. That one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it. How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that 1st down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. And he is going to have the Bills 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. And this one is incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He finds his man complete. That's Walsh. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. Touchdown! A great play there. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Bills have taken the lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM, it always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. A little tough on the secondary there. End zone defensively. Quarterback had time to survey and find a spot.
And if you want to change things up and put a little more pressure on him, you can go to man coverage. Everyone matches up and send more pressure. But you can also do it out of zone coverage if you're worried about what's going to happen on your back end. Send someone else, drop someone else out of the line. The old zone blitz could come into play to try and get that pressure on the quarterback.
On 1st down, they go right back to Hunt. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. From the gun, here's Watson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Caught by Allen. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further, as they get him down well short of the line to gain. 4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Trying to lay one up deep. Got a man. It's caught at the 6-yard line. A big play here for Buffalo. 62 yards. Typically with catches like that, we talk about the height of the wide receiver, but he's one of the shorter receivers in the NFL.
And it doesn't seem to matter, does it? Put the tape measure away. How about some of these guys under 6 feet tall? Antonio Brown.
Touchdown, Bills. A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Bills have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Gano the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Here's the Bills kickoff unit out as they will send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. The last series form a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw, Watson. Finding Williams once more, complete. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Houston. Mike Williams, 63 yards. And the Texans are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them.
This is caught at the 20. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
19 Tiger.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. Now back to throw. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead now up to 14. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
Watson's throw taken in by Evans here. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. On 1st and 10, Watson. Being chased out left. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw is Watson. quick throw. He's got Hunt on the slant. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 39. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Watson looks to throw again. Caught left side, Williams. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Looking to throw again on second down. Watson escaping the pressure right. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Williams. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Watson on first down. Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens. Down inside the 10. Touchdown, Texans. George Pickens, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Texans get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Bills offense now for one final time in this first half. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. They go play action here on first down. Now that sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. Back to throw. He'll buy some time right. And this will be a dump off for Kelly. And he is out of bounds right around the 34.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Over the middle, complete. That's Kelly. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to rifle one deep left side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we've reached halftime. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. Taken at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll bring up second down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
7 yards there and a first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
play fake here on first down. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They run up the gut with Kelly, and he gets it to the 32, good enough for a first down. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right, they need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. 44 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. They're going to look to throw. Setting up the screen to Kelly. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception. That means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to it and hold it for just a short gain.
Touchdown! From 4 yards out. And the Bills take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Gano the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it culminates in a Bills touchdown. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And he returns this to the 22. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. He juked him, and he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Handoff up the middle, Hunt. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Now on 2nd and 13. Watson, he'll get it inside the 20. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 13-yard line. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Watson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Dawson Knox from 13 yards out. And the Texans have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Back now on offense, the Buffalo Bills. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll hand it off to Kelly. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. And they're going to speed things up here. They'll look to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He'll leave it for Kelly, complete. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 38-yard line. They'll look to throw again. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. A great effort there. 38 yards. And the Bills will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead now up to 14. So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards. And it ends in a Buffalo touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. And now out comes Houston. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Hunt will try going up the middle, and he's going to be stopped at about the 37. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. On second down, right back to Hunt. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. The Texans on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Now Watson. Williams loses the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing that danger lurks while you're doing so, and there's your end result right there.
66 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nabbed for the hole.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so, because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
Now he's stripped. He lost the football. And the Texans scoop it.
That one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the fourth. A carry here for Hunt. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Watson now to throw. No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. On first down, it's Watson. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now. On 2nd and 10. Watson will find Williams on the slant. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 14. Out of the gun, Watson working the middle here. That's complete to Knox, the tight end. Touchdown, Texans. Dawson Knox, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Texans have made it a 1-score game again here in the fourth. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Out come the Bills as we take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. And for the moment, they're sitting pretty in possession of that number 2 seed. But as we know it often happens, this is all still subject to change.
You're so right about that. But even though the math isn't there yet, I think it's going to take new math for them not to make the playoffs. They're almost certainly going to be in the tournament and certainly going to be a dangerous team if you have to play against them.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is going to have a Bills first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. A give. This is Kelly. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. They'll keep it in the hands of Kelly. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 77 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. A couple of first downs on the drive already as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. They'll look to throw here. Eluding the pressure right. And this one's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Now Kelly. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
Nice call on defense, rolling out the nickel package for that big 3rd down play, and they did an excellent job locking down coverage and forcing him to try and run for it, and he doesn't get there, which brings up a big 4th down call.
And it's going to be batted this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. On first down, Watson finding Knox there, complete. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Watson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Again, it's Watson. And Watson has enough for the first down yardage as he slides to the turf. Watson to throw. He'll get this one underneath to Hunt. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. First down now, but that clock rolling. To throw, Watson. Works right side into the hands of the tight end, Knox. And the Texans are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Buying time to his left. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. This will be fielded inside the 5. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And here come the Bills. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do. And that's caught inside the 35. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They run with it. It's Kelly. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Again, it's Kelly. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Well, I guess that's one way to slow him down, try to grab him by the face mask.
Well, nothing else seems to have worked because he certainly had his way running the football in this one.
This is Kelly. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Texans scoop it. And nothing but daylight ahead. The 40. Past the 20. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They've just likely won this thing in regulation. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. From the 6. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It's caught inside the 25. A fun, close ball game comes to an end.